Hi everyone, I'm filming this in Palm Springs, but I might well be back in London by the time it goes up. There's a little bit of a delay at the moment between me filming and being able to upload things just because I'm away and the internet's slow and stuff like that. Make sure you're subscribed to my vlog channel as well, because I'm going to be putting up all of my Palm Springs behind the scenes vlogs from the shoots that I've been doing with Sam from Pixie Woo, and I'll put all the links below. But this video is primarily about my hair and about the kind of whole process of choosing a new hairstyle that I started talking about quite a while ago now. I said that I'd do a series of 3 videos on changing your hairstyle, and this is the 3rd and last one. So this one is the final haircut, and if you remember from the original video, I was going to go a little bit shorter than this, up to about here, but when I discussed it with my model bookers, we came to the conclusion it probably wasn't the best idea to have it that short, because you can't really make it look long. And I'm really happy with the length that I've gone, because I can make it look shorter, and I'll cut in a photo of it kind of curled upwards. For this video I have enlisted the help of George Northwood, who's top hairstylist and does Alex Chung's kind of choppy long bob that she has as well. So I knew that I'd be in safe hands for this type of cut, but I thought that I would go back, show you him cutting my hair, and also me talking to him about the process of deciding what is good for you when you're deciding on a different length or style, because you know it's all about maintenance and what's going to suit you and what you feel comfortable with. So we have a little bit of a chin wag about that. Hope you enjoy it and find it useful. So basically I was going to have a curly cut. Yep. But now my agency have kind of put their foot down, and I can't really go shorter than this because for jobs, you know, it needs to be able to look long. Yeah. But I kind of feel like this is very dated and it pulls my face down and it's just doing nothing. So I kind of want to go a bit shorter, but I still need to be able to tie it back, and it still needs to look long for jobs. Yeah. What are you thinking?
I think the best thing we can do is, because what you're looking for is like a bluntness and a cleanness, and also I think this kind of long overdone hair is a bit sort of done now. I think we should bring it up to like a bit of a mid-length here, which will give you that bluntness and definite sort of look that you want, and then you'll be able to sort of blow dry and get more body in it, and it will look really clean and fresh and blunt. And what we'll do is we'll give you some sort of shredding through or invisible layering that will just give you that bit of texture and messiness that you want, but then also keep that real blunt edge that collarbone mid-length that will look really cool.
Excellent. Should we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
I can see our texture. I think that was quite down.
Way too short.
Wait, stick it all back on. Let's start again.
You can't just have hair that's just one length. You need something to break it up, and this is what gives it that kind of Alexa choppiness, or that Carly Cross is still quite choppy, but it's still blunt. So this is how I achieve that bluntness, but with a bit of top choppiness through it.
Yeah. I know why I'm saving this pile of hair on my lap.
There we go.
Like a little dance that you do when it's all finished. So, perfect. Nice and choppy.
We've chopped into it a bit.
Feels so nice and light.
We've kept the bluntness, so it's like that blunt shape. We've just chopped through the end so it's got something going on, so you get all the texture and all the rest of it that you like. And then we're just going to really give it a nice blow dry. Look at that, see? So it's cool, and the good thing is with this length is, if you were to have long hair and blow dry this, it would look a bit slowly, a bit kind of like, you know, but with this length you can give it a bit of a big blow dry, a bit of a Chelsea blow dry, and it looks cool because you've got the bluntness there of the length.
I love it.
It's great, and because we've chopped into it a bit, it's a bit messy at the same time. It's not too sort of ladylike.
Okay, so the biggest question I think people have when they're going for a big change, style change, or a chop, as we call it, is that it won't suit them. So have you got any tips for people on how they could kind of experiment with looks?
I think the best thing to do is go through your back sort of catalogue of all the hairstyles you've ever had, tear out find some pictures of when you were a kid and all the rest of it, look in your hair history, as it were, see what you like, pull it out. Bear in mind, we all have hair dysmorphia, or the opposite, because you pull out a picture of when you had it bobbed and you think, oh, I look great in that picture, but in reality, it didn't work for you. So get your pictures that you liked of yourself, get a scrapbook together of any sort of ad campaigns of hair that you like, book your consultation, go in and sit and chat to your hairdresser. You don't have to commit to a haircut. If you're seeing someone new, make sure that you go for a consultation first, because you don't want to try a new sudden change on a new hairdresser without a consultation, or make sure that you're happy with everything before you start the haircut.
So I think the other thing that people worry about is how to maintain a new cut. They're worried that they won't be able to style it, that somebody will cut something in that is just completely unrealistic for them as a non-hairstylist to be able to style.
Okay. Again, this comes to the consultation. Before the hairdresser cuts the hair, make sure you say, how am I going to style this at home? Is this going to be easy at home? And really, I feel that every hairdresser has an obligation to give you some home care advice. A lot of hairdressers don't want to, or can't be bothered to, whatever, like just time-wise, you know. But just make sure you get as much from that hairdresser as possible, even if it's just like 3 tips to maintain the hair. Then next time, I always say, go away and experiment with these tips. Next time, come back with the problems that you had and we'll work through it together.
Perfect. So there we have it. Hair from start to finish of the decision-making process. I really hope you found that useful. I've actually found it really useful thinking it through, because I've spent so many years just having whatever done to my hair because it's been for a job, so I've been paid to do it. It's very rare that I get a chance to really think about what I want from my hair and how I want it to look. So it's been interesting for me too. I'm really, really happy with it. I've been so busy and I've been in Palm Springs shooting, which is why it's kind of got this leftover bit of volume in, which is sitting kind of funny. That I haven't really had a good experiment with it yet. So when I get back from Palm Springs, I'm going to get the rollers out and my Babyless big hair and things like that, and see what I can do with it. So that's it for now. I'm going to link to the first 2 videos, the one on colour and the initial one that I did as well, so you can see those, and I shall see you next time.